Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Lawst here, and today I'm coming at you guys with another WRX video. And then in today's video, I'm going to be going over my 5 things I hate and 5 things I love about this car. Now, first off, I would just like to say I have the limited model. There are 3 different models. There's the limited, the premium, and then there's obviously the base model. Now, the difference between the base model and this model, which is the limited model, is this one has leather seats for the interior, also has push to start, and then also there's no motorized seats. You use it with your hands yourself rather than just pushing the button to motorize it. So, I mean, without those, I just don't want to list those because those are just regular features. Some people put those on their list as like icks, but like it's not in my car, so I can't include them. But I do understand why those would be annoying. But honestly, for me as a car owner, I don't really care anyways. But I guess, you know, I could just be rambling on. But yeah, first off though, I'm going to start with the things I hate. And for this list, we are going in no particular order. I'm just going to be listing off things as I go. And yeah, so hopefully you guys take something out of this video. Now, pretty much for all the things that I hate are going to be inside the car, because, you know, the outside looks absolutely perfect in my opinion. But, you know, I'm just going to stay outside of the car for this because I have a bunch of stuff in there. All right, I would like to list the first thing as the cup holders. Now, these cup holders are so annoying in this car. Like, for example, I'm about to go to the gym after this, so I got a water bottle in there, right? But me, like, when I shift, my elbow always rubs up against that cup right in there. Like, those water bottles, my elbows always rub against it, and it's so annoying when you're trying to shift gears. That, like, I don't know, I just get bugged by it. Cup holders, probably my least favorite thing. Obviously, there's ones on the sides and stuff, but like, I don't know. I guess I'm just weird and, you know, not pay attention to that. But, you know, the middle cup holders in the center console are kind of annoying. Second, the shifter itself. Now, I'm gonna go inside the car for this one. Now, the shifter, honestly, it's not bad. It's just the length of the shifter. I don't like how in the shifter, it's very long. Even when you put the short shifter in, I've heard it's not even that, like, good. Like, I'm not expecting an STI shifter, because obviously that's a different car, but, like, I'm expecting something a little bit better than this. Like, when you go from first, and then you pull all the way to second, it just feels like you're pulling really far. Like, why does it feel like I'm having to pull so far? It should just be quick, you know, like a little track car. But this car, it's just a little weird like that, and I don't know, I just don't personally like it. But I mean, it is still really great, and I can't really complain. I can just upgrade it and move on. So yeah. For the third thing I don't like about this car is the interior lights. These lights are booty. They suck so bad. Like, it's nighttime and you turn these on, like, look, you can barely even tell. They aren't lighting up anything. Like, the stock factory lights are really bad. I mean, obviously that's an easy fix. It's like 15 bucks. You just throw in some new ones and it's like LED, bright in your face. Like, I did that with my Lancer and it was so much better after I upgraded them. But like, still, just the ones from the factory just get a little annoying. And yeah, I guess, you know, whatever. All right, next I'm going to complain about is going to be the seats. Now, the seats, there's nothing really wrong with them. I don't mind the seats at all. They're definitely more of the comfortable seats I've owned in cars in my life. But at the same time, they're kind of like a bucket seat, and I can't imagine them being very comfy for long road trips. Now, I haven't really had to experience that yet. The longest I've had to drive in this car is 3 hours, and it was fine. But like, at the same time, I just don't really like the shape of the seats. So, I mean, I guess that is another complaint. All right, now it's time to move on with the video. The next thing is the 5 things that I absolutely love about this car. Obviously, besides the aesthetics, I mean, come on, like, look at these angles, bro. Like, perfect time of night too. The sunset looks beautiful right now. This absolutely perfect. But besides the exterior, I mean, bro, this is so biased. Whatever. I would have to say is the aftermarket community and just the community in general. Like, the aftermarket parts are like endless for this car. This is like one of those cars, like, you want an aftermarket part for this car, such as an exhaust, and there's like 10 different brands with an exhaust, 10 different kinds of exhaust per brand. Like, the amounts of builds you could do with this car are absolutely endless. Each car is personally going to be yours. There's nothing going to be exactly the same as it. That's what I just love about it. And then the community, like I said earlier, you just got to love the Subi community. Like, I don't know, every time, I've never had a problem with anybody in this community, and just trying to get aftermarket parts and stuff like that, like, it's just absolutely perfect. Next, the turbo noises. Now, I have never had a stock exhaust in this car, so I guess I can't really relate to how it is completely stock. But all you got to do is get a simple muffler delete, as I've seen like off of some internet videos, and you hear like pops and turbo noises just by doing simply like a muffler axle back install. Like that's all it takes, just a simple install such as an axle back, and you get turbo noises, pops, bangs. Like this car, it sounds great. Like the sounds are amazing, and I love it so much. Next, the third thing for what I love about this car now, it's how quick it is. Now listen to me, this car is sub 300 horsepower. You can build up from that, but stock is sub 300 horsepower. So obviously it's not the fastest car in the world, but from what I used to have before, this car is very quick. And from what I've seen on the streets, this car does whip around pretty nice, and it is really fun to drive in my opinion. So for me, getting my first manual car, getting the first car, I don't know, I bought on my own completely, I don't regret this decision at all. I just love how fast it is and how well it performs. And number 4, the handling on this car. Now it is all-wheel drive, so obviously that is a huge benefit, but like when it's raining out, like I literally don't struggle at all in this car. Like it's just amazing. And just like when you're whipping around corners and stuff, it is really good in this car. Like it feels way better than just any other regular traffic car. Like the handling is just so tight and so like, I don't know, it's just so persistent too. Like, and these are factory springs too. I can imagine if you get some coilovers on here too, like I bet like it could be amazing just with those as well. Number 5, the last thing on this list, the thing I love about this car is going to be inside the car. It is that little middle screen on the top. You can't really see it from here, but there's a little screen right up there. Now, that little screen up there is extra compared to like the one with the radio. So obviously most cars have like the big one radio screen. We got the second screen up there. Up there, you can have gauges, you can have certain statistics up there and whatnot, stuff about your car, and like your backup camera and stuff. I just love it because it shows my boost gauge, and also just other stuff is like my gas in my tank, and just like how many miles is left in the car, and just my average miles per gallon and stuff. Just simple stuff I like to see just by the simple flick of the switch, or just even just have my boost gauge up is just, I don't know, it's just super entertaining to me just to have that. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much going to be wrapping up the video for today. I really hope you guys did enjoy this whole entire video and the explanations behind it. I really do love this car, and I hope to post more of it. I want to modify the crap out of this car. Still have a long ways to go, but I hope you guys are enjoying this WRX content so far. If you guys are, please make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, liking the video down below, and commenting. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this video. I love you guys all so much. And yeah, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next video.